It's Steph. I'm back. We're on page 170, EX170 in tutorial 3. We're counting cells. So we want to count the scheduled, attended, and missed workouts. Let's click on cell G9 in our worksheet. So G9, right, there we go, G9. We're going to enter the formula equals count, and then give the range F22 to F44. Now, as I get to the next cell, it should display the amount 23. So there's the formula and the 23. So let's go down to cell G10. In cell G10, I want to enter another formula. I want to enter count A. So, and then the range on that, G22 colon G44. Okay, so G10 should display 17, indicating Daniel attended 17 of the 23 scheduled workouts, and it does. Now in cell G11, where I'm currently at, we're going to enter the formula equals G9 minus G10 to calculate the difference between the number of scheduled workouts and the number of attended workouts. Let's see what that figure is. It should be 6, display 6. Now, we're going to format the range G9 to G11 with the calculation style. So G9 through G11, let's go to Format and Cell Styles. And this is going to be the calculation. So look over here to calculation, and voila, they're done. Let's select cell G10. Okay. Take a look at the screen capture figure 329 on page EX171. Make sure that what you're seeing matches up with what you've got on your screen. So make sure the figure and the screen match. I'm looking at mine, 23:17:6. The format is correct. It looks good. Okay. Pleased with what I got. So I'm moving forward. I'm over on page EX173 right now. I'm going to use an if function to calculate total minutes for attended workouts. So select cell K22. So K22. And then depress the delete key to clear the original formula. Well, easy come, easy go. There goes our sum. All right, notice all the values changed that were dependent upon that. Click the insert function, the f of x button up here. Okay. And type if in the search. And then press the enter. If function. And press enter. Okay, and there it is, IF. Click IF in the select a function dialog box down here, and then click OK. Now, we've got a little bit of work to do here. I'm going to type in the logical test box there, type G22 equals X as the expression. So that's the logical test, that's the very first one. Type in G22 equals, and then in quotation marks, X, the literal string X, as the expression that tests whether cell G22 is equal to X. Press the Tab key to move the insertion point to the value if true box. That's the next one, the next second field there in the middle. And we're going to type sum, and in parentheses, H22 colon J22. Great. And if cell G22 does contain an X, the logical test is true. The sum of the values in the range H22 to J22 will be displayed in cell K22. So press the Tab key. That's going to move us to the value of false. And then type empty quotation marks, like that, 2 quotation marks, opening and closing. And if cell G22 does not contain an X, the logical test is false. The cell will be left blank. We're going to turn the page over to EX174. I'm on number 8 here. Click the OK button. Formula equals if G22 equals X in quotation marks, sum the range H22 to J22, comma, empty quotation marks, is entered into cell K22. And you can see it up here. It's exactly how it should look. So select cell K22 and drag the fill handle. So let's select K22 here. Drag the fill handle all the way down over the range to 44. So K22 all the way down to K44. All right. Now, my goodness. Look at all that nastiness that happened over here. Everybody's freaking out, but don't freak out. Don't freak out. That appears because in columns L and M for each of the missed workouts because the current formulas cannot calculate calories burned when no total minutes are provided. So we're going to change that over on EX175. Tragedy narrowly averted. So let's double click the cell L22 to get into the edit mode. So find L22. There you go. Let's get in the edit mode. Now press the home key to move the insertion point to the beginning. So the home key on your keyboard, there it is. That moves your insertion point at the beginning of the formula. And then press the arrow key, the right arrow key, to move the insertion point one space to the right. And directly after the equal sign, we're going to begin the if function after the equal sign. So we're going to type if. So we'll say if, and then in parentheses, G22, if G22 equals, and then quotation marks, X, comma, and then the rest of the formula remains with the absolute value $P, $20, the asterisk, the multiplication there. Okay, just double check yours, make sure it's good, and then press the enter key. All right. Now, you're hoping that it says 376.1. Mine does, because Ken did not miss the first workout. We're going to use the autofill button to copy the if function, the rest of the cells in there. So let's select cell L22. Got it? L22. And then take that fill handle and drag the fill handle all the way down to 44. So L22 to L44. Let's see if that fixes some of our issues. Oh, well, it does fix them. Very good. So notice again, kind of check it out. Do the screen capture, figure 334, and yours, and see if they're good. All right. Use the VLOOKUP function to calculate Daniel's active BMR. And that's over on page 177. So let's click on cell C22. Get yourself navigated over to cell C22. Right there, C22. And press the delete key. That's going to clear the formula currently in the cell. And on the ribbon, click the Formulas tab. So up here, click Formulas. Because VLOOKUP has several arguments to manage, we're going to enter the function using the Function Arguments dialog box. In the Function Library group, click Lookup and Reference. So pull this down, Lookup and Reference right there. And we want to display a list of the functions, and then we're going to click on the VLOOKUP. So look down here to VLOOKUP. Everybody got that? Tells you what the VLOOKUP is. That pop-up help. The Function Arguments dialog box opens up. With the insertion point in the Lookup Value box, click cell C9. So let's come up here. We can click cell C9. Okay. And that enters the cell references. The location contains the value to look up in the first column of the lookup table. And then on step 5, EX178, we're going to press the tab key to move the insertion point into the table array box and then select the range 08 to P12. So 08 to P12. Whoops. 08 to P12. There you go. Got it. Okay, everybody got that? Now press the tab key, and that moves the insertion point to the call index num box, and then type 2 to return a value from the second column of the lookup table. Then press the tab key. Okay, got it. Move to the insertion point of the range lookup box and type false. Spell it right, though. Don't pull a stuff. Specify an exact match lookup. There we go. Dialog box resulting value looks good, so let's click OK. All right. And double click cell C22. All right. We're going to enter the edit mode, press the Control End keys. So Control and End. And that takes you to the end of that formula, right? And then type in times C21. All right, got it? Times C21. That completes the formula, and press the enter key. All right. Now, we did that. Complete formula in cell C22 is equals VLOOKUP. So let's just look at that. C22 should be equals VLOOKUP, right? C9, comma, whoops. Should be C9, 08, P12. So, you know, if we didn't get that right, let's go back. Okay, so they asked us to go in there on cell C22 and double click that in edit mode. Okay, let's hold on for a second. I got to stop. I've got a phone call.